I think it's really hard to put a word on it.
You said it in the book. Okay, you said it in the book. That's when I knew the markets were rigged. And it's disgusting that you're trying to parse your words now.
Do you
can't say that.
You are quoted that way in the book, but
let's walk through an example.
Do you believe it or not? Because you said it.
Let me walk you through an example.
It's a yes or no question. Do you believe it or not?
I believe the markets are rigged.
Okay, so there you go.
And I also think that you're a part of the rigging. So if you want to do this, let's do this.
I really do.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher, and guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family. It's a very imperative time we get back to learning finances and understanding how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out, so therefore we don't fall for the same tricks. Now guys, I want to thank those who purchased the book, Crypto Teacher, and WO book, also those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love. Of course, first we're going to get into Bitcoin. Of course, like I stated, over the weekend, Bitcoin will head lower Tuesday. And then, of course, we have BAC and CME. So that's the reason why we're going to be heading lower for a few days. The only thing that's going to save us, of course, is the weekend. And then, of course, we know the institutional investors coming on the weekend. CME, BitMEX, well, we know BitMEX, their contracts start on the 5th, so therefore we'll go right back up because they need Bitcoin to do what? In order to do the derivative trading. So we know we're going to head right back up. So guys, we have to know those dates. Now there's a lot of young individuals in crypto. This is the time where you make your money. So the fact is that basically you have to start studying and learning these dates. Because I did surf, I'm not a big social media person, but I did go on Twitter. A lot of these are young men, 25 to 35 years old that's really in crypto. You can make a lot of money in crypto if you are following the basics, keeping to the fundamentals. So understanding the dates, understanding where the money is, when it's moving, as far as with the stable coins, when they're taking it out, when they're putting it in, because that's all stable coins are liquidity. So our factors, of course, the stable coins, the volume, and then also, of course, we have now XRP. Now, we look at the repo market. The repo market is very, very important. With the repo market, we see that we got a good funding today, and then also, don't forget, they did $2.5 trillion. That's right. They did $2.5 trillion between, of course, this month and next month, and then they extended two of them out last month to July. That was $1 trillion. So as we can see, the stock market is going up. We know that 85% of the stock market is owned by the top 10%. So it's not just regular people making the market move up and down. It's the powers that be. Same thing in crypto. So that's the reason why you follow the money. If you know who has the money, you follow the money, you're going to make money. It's that simple. All these charts, throw them out the window. Throw it out the window because everybody's looking at the chart. Everybody can see it. Their job is to take your money. Now, basically getting into the world news, as we can see, a lot of more news coming out. China developing a 5-year plan to get off the dollar. We know crypto is a way to what? Bypass the dollar. So if I have cryptos, I can bypass the dollars while I'm going peer-to-peer. And that's all they're doing. They're just freeing themselves up from the US dollar. And that's the reason why, of course, we have World War III coming up. It's already been decided. Now, we have the China central banks, of course, moving over to crypto. And then, of course, what do they have? Of course, you have your WeChat, your Alipay. So they already have the technology already set up where majority of their people are already using apps already. So the only thing they have to do is include that digital wallet, and they're already off to their new economy. It won't take 5 years. Believe me. It'll probably take a year or 2 years for them to wean themselves off the US dollar, but it probably will take 5 years for them to take all that poverty. Of course, you have billions of people out of poverty into middle class. Now, of course, what does that mean for the US dollar? Now, of course, we're digitizing our dollar, but you don't see us moving our dollar over to Asia over to overseas, and that's for a reason. Why? Because of course the United States empire is ending and China's empire is beginning. So all you have to do is look at the big picture. The US dollar right now, you have trillions of them out there. So of course you would want trillions of your USD coin out, tether out there to everybody. But you don't see that. They're doing that on purpose. They want the US dollar to take a back seat to, of course, the yuan, the digital currency for China, because of course that's going to control the Belt and Road, and I've already been over that dozens of times. Now also you have the New Jersey governor saying that basically they may have to cut teachers, firefighters, police officers, healthcare workers. Guys, all this C word was all nothing but a distraction. It was a way for the Federal Reserve to get the repo market under control because they collapsed the economy, so therefore less dollars are moving around. So they knocked that out. They got rid of retail. They got rid of the middle class. Now, of course, what they want to do is bankrupt the states. So now that I've bankrupted the states, now they have no choice. What? These big corporations are going to be your government. That's what's going to happen. I have that in my NWO book. The corporations are going to control everything that you do. Your corporations are now going to be your government, which they already are anyway, because they're the hidden hands that control everything anyway. And that's how they get the all these bills passed. The lobbyists. That's all corporations. But the fact is that they're going to step in the forefront where you can easily see it. But like I stated, you have the stock market soaring, 25,000 guys. I told you, if we don't hit 30,000, and be surprised. Where everybody said that the stock market was going down, I told you it was going to head right back up. Because of course, what? We're in election year, and they're not ready to bring this down. China has to get their coin together and get their people together before it happens. So you'll know when it happens if you're willing to open your eyes and see the light. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher NWO book. Also, the cryptos. You have Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Guys, don't forget about the stocks. Stocks are booming right now. Invest in the stocks that they're invested in. So remember, 85% of the stock market is owned by the top 10%. You have your chip stocks, your cobalt, your gaming, and guys, never ever bet against the banks. You have all these people sitting at home. Invest in those home stocks. You have the C word, the biotech stocks. And of course, when all these people are out of work, they do what? They drink, they smoke weed. Don't forget about investing in those stocks. And y'all have a wonderful day.